This is lesson 5.6b, factoring, a general review, and we're getting ready to start example number 3. And the book gives us y cubed plus 25y. Okay, so the only thing we can factor out that's common to both of these is a y. And this one leaves me with y squared, and this one leaves me with 25. Okay, I'm done. Because this has to be a minus for me to be able to reduce that at all or simplify it. If it's a plus, can't do anything, and I'm done. So that one isn't too bad. Alright, let's look at the fourth example here. And it gives us 6a squared minus 11a plus 4. Okay. Now let's see what we've got here. Is there anything I can do with this? I don't have anything common with the numbers that I can pull out. I can't pull out a 2 or a 3 or a 4 because of that 11. I could pull out an a, but I don't have an a here. So that makes things rough. So my only option is to take 6 times 4. Remember? You take this times this, okay, and find two numbers multiplied to give you 24 and added give you negative 11. So, what two numbers multiplied give you 24 and added give you negative 11? 8 and 3. 8 times 3 is 24, and if we take 8 and 3 and add them, we get 11, but in order to get negative 11, it has to be negative 8 plus negative 3. So, negative 8 times negative 3 is a positive, so that gives me my 24, so that's good. So then remember, I write it like this. So that these two give me my negative 11. Okay, now remember, we want this to be a plus sign, but it's not. We could switch these around so it's negative 3 might, but it's going to be negative regardless, so it doesn't matter. And then we group, and we look and see what's common here. Let's see, 2 is the only thing common, well, 2a, and that leaves me with a 3a minus 4. Okay, because I factored a 2a out of this, leaves me a 3a. 2a out of there leaves me with a 4. Alright, let's see what we've got here. That minus stays. Can I factor anything out of here? I cannot, so I'm left with 3a plus 4. Now look what happens. If I were to take this parenthesis off, this negative distributes, so this would become a negative 3a minus 4, and that's not what we had up here, nor is it what we have here. So I'm going to change that to a minus right now, and now it's the same as that, plus now if I take these parentheses off, this becomes a negative 3a, and this negative times a negative, that becomes a plus 4, and that's what I want. So even though it seems like I just took the negative off, or took the negative or took the positive and changed it to a negative, I really didn't. Now I put the numbers outside together. 2a minus what? Well, there's always a 1 there. There's always a placeholder. And now it's simplified. Okay, so this is back a few lessons where we are doing that. So that's example 4. Okay, so keep plodding along here because there's a lot of examples here. It's a pain to erase everything. It just does not want to erase everything at once. Alright, gives us example 5. 6x cubed minus 12x squared minus 48x. Okay, so we look at this and we write this as 3 times 2 times 2 times, it's 8 times, that's 16 times 3. Okay, so that equals 48. Alright, so I pull out what's common. I've got a 3 there, a 3 there, and a 3 there. And I have 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, and 1, 2 there. So I'm going to pull out the 3 and the 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And that leaves me x cubed minus x squared. Whoops. X cubed minus, don't forget that 2 there, 8x. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can pull some x's out. I've got 3, 2, and 1, so I can pull 1 out. Okay, so that isn't so bad. And then I see, can I break this down into two binomials? Are there two numbers multiplied together that give me 8, 4 and 2, added together, give me 2, 4 and 2, 4 and 2 work. And I want a negative there when I add them, so that means the largest number has to be positive. And that is what I get there for an answer. So that's example number 6, 5. Let's jump to example 6. I have 2ab to the 5th power plus, God, I have to take my glasses off, I can't see these little tiny exponents here, of 4 plus 2ab cubed. Alright, let's see if we can pull some things out. Again, I write these as the prime factors just because it helps me to know that I've taken everything I can out. And what do I have? I've got a 2 there, a 2 there, and a 2 there. So let's pull the 2 out. So that goes away, that goes away, and that goes away. I've got, let's do it in blue, an A, an A, and an A. So I'm going to pull that out. And that means I don't have any A's left at all. And then I'm going to look at my B's. I've got a 5, a 4, and a 3. So I can pull out 3 of them. And I'm left here, when I pull 3 out with 2, I've got this 4, B, I pulled 3 of them out of there, so I only have 1 left, and I pull the 3 out of there. So I have none. But, again, it's a placeholder. There has to be something there. It just can't go away. There are not two numbers to get. Multiplied together give you 1, added to give you 4. So we're just going to leave that the way it is. And jump to number 7, which is xy plus 8x plus 3y plus 24. Alright, whenever you have more than 3 terms there, you're going to try to group things. So I am going to, let's see, rearrange these. I guess I don't have to. I can just look at this right here, and I can factor an x out. And then I can look at these and factor a 3 out. And lo and behold, that one and that one are the same. If those are the same, you take these two and you put them together. And you take these two and just write them one time. And once you do that, you're done. So I just went over 7 different possible ways of doing these. I cannot do any more than that, except maybe do a problem or two from problems at 5, 6, and I'll do that on the next video.